Hi guys! Today is a hairstyle tutorial. I haven't done one in a while. So I'm going to be using two tools, a flat iron and a 1-inch curling iron, 1.25 inch curling iron to do my hair. It's getting a little bit longer, and so I haven't used this curling iron since my hair was a little bit shorter. So I'm going to see if it looks any different. But I'm going to use it hopefully in a way that I can replicate what my bomb hairstylist Ray did for me in his salon, using like a waving technique. So I'm going to do a waving technique on the bottom, curling on the top. We're going to kind of combine the two styles in one, and we're going to see what that looks like. So if you're wanting kind of some short hair inspo, keep watching this tutorial. If you're on the replay, I hope you enjoy this, and let's get rocking. I do think this would actually look really, really pretty on long hair, and you will probably have to modify it in a way where I won't have to. And you'll see why as we kind of get going. But this is the tool I'm using. By the way, I have these hair tools linked in my Amazon store. Had I have been like thinking about this, I probably should have like set up a keyword for that to make it easier for you guys. Hi Kelly! Hi friend! Good to see you on here. But I didn't, and here we are. So this is linked in my Amazon store as well as my flat iron. I have had this flat iron since I was working in a salon. I have not worked in a salon since Gracie was about 5 months old. No, that's not true. I got this when Landon was born, and Landon is almost 11. So this sucker has lasted me 11 years. That's a long, long time. And it is the best flat iron. They have it on Amazon, like I said. Here's the thing when you're looking for flat irons. This is like my non-negotiables when I am searching for a flat iron. It has to have a temperature gauge on it like this. If you can control the temperature, the better, because if you have finer hair, you're going to need to turn the temperature of your flat iron down. If you have thicker hair, you're going to need to turn it up. If you have a flat iron where it only has one temperature, you're either frying your hair or it's not hot enough, so it's not really doing anything. So that's first and foremost that I look for. The second thing is I love flat iron curls, which honestly this hairstyle could be done with just this tool, but I wanted to see what a curling iron looked like with it. But if you are wanting to do curls with your flat iron, look for flat irons where the edges right here are beveled. Beveled means they're rounded. So you see how this whole part is rounded. It's not squared off. If it was squared off, it's not going to work to do flat iron curls. You're going to end up getting a bunch of kinks in your hair, and you're not going to love it. So look for a flat iron where the edges are beveled. This little baby is a bit of an investment, but like I said, I've had this for 11 years. So if you can make the investment, it is definitely worth it because it obviously lasts a long time. What I personally love about it is it has a really, really long cord on it. Like my plug is clear over here compared to where I needed to be for the good lighting, of course. And it reached. So long cords are really nice. And then products that I'm using today, which I'll show these again at the end because I'm not putting them on right now. I don't ever put these products on before I use heat. Just because I think it's more damaging that way. But dry shampoo, and then this is a spray wax. Don't let the word wax freak you out because it is not waxy feeling. I actually feel like this is an incredible texture spray. I just got it like a month ago, and I started out with a little travel size because whenever I try new products for the first time, I do a travel size, so I don't have like the big kahuna sizes, and if I don't like them, then I have this huge bottle. But I loved this enough that I went back and I got the bigger size. You can find these products at Ulta as well as Sephora, I believe, and it's the Aquage brand. It is so, so good. Guys, I link these on Amazon, but I don't like buying hair products off of Amazon because you never know how old they are. People freeze these. they'll pour out the original product and put something else in it, so it just can't be trusted, I feel like. Although the things I do link for hair products on Amazon, I do try to make sure the reviews sound pretty legit. So that's just kind of my 2 cents on all that, okay? So let's get going. I didn't even brush my hair before this, so that was a no-no. And I'm too far away from my bathroom to brush it, so we're just gonna kind of do this really fast to just brush it out. I washed my hair 2 days ago, so this is day 3 hair. Typically, this is not how I like to do it. I like to curl my hair day 1, and then I have like 2 to 3 days after that where my hair just kind of is what it is. However, the style has kept through the night, and I kind of revamp the style based off of that. But mom life has hit hard, and so I just did not get to styling my hair immediately on day 1. But I do typically go like 5 to 7 to 10 days without washing my hair, just because it's not good to be washing your hair every day, you guys. It's so bad on your hair. You do have to train your hair. I always had to wash my hair every single day. It was so oily, it was so greasy, I had to wash my hair every day. But over the years, I've trained it so I can go longer between hair washes. If you want me to like break that down and do a video on kind of hair training, I am totally happy to do that. You guys just let me know. But typically I would say if you can go 3 to 4 days, that's money. Like, that's really good for your hair if you can go 3 to 4 days. Okay, so here's what we're doing. This is like all that I have left underneath. I am not even gonna bother touching all of this down here. This is, if you kind of seen my hair tutorials, this is like my undercut, which I am finding some people love it, some people hate it. I personally am loving my undercut right now. It's not buzzed or anything. It's just cut really short compared to everywhere else, and I feel like my styles are laying a lot better. I don't really wear my hair in a ponytail. I know that was a big concern for a lot of people. They're like, cool, but what's it look like in a ponytail? Well, I don't really wear a ponytail that often, so it's not a huge deal for me, but we'll do a tutorial on that soon. Okay, I'm gonna answer some of these comments. So if you're on the replay, these are some things coming in. I'm gonna address those first, and then we'll keep going. Oh, hi Vicky. I'm good. How are you? I just love that you make literally all of my lives. That just makes my day. So thank you so much. You bought the regular size and then don't like them, and it wastes money. Yes, it does. So always start out with travel sizes on anything if you're trying a new product. Tisa, hey girlfriend. Okay, you want to do a hair training? Let's do it. I'm like, I need feedback. Is this something that would be worth you guys kind of learning how I've trained my hair to go longer? You guys let me know. Hi from Barcelona. Welcome to this fun hair tutorial. Hi Zyra or Zira, am I pronouncing that right? And you're from Canada. Heck yeah, girl. That's amazing. Vicky, you have fine hair. I would love the hair training because I always use too much hairspray. And it's in your eyes. I rarely actually use hairspray. There are certain products that like mess with, it gives me allergies, and hairspray always seems to be one of them. And so anytime I am using hairspray, it's like right in the front right here, and that's it. I'm not like a huge hairspray person. That's where the wax and like a texture spray really comes in handy because you don't have to deal with all that. Hi, Sarah. Watching from work, having lunch with you. Oh, I love it. What are you eating? I just got done with lunch. Hopefully I don't have anything. I forgot to check my teeth. I literally just ate, and then here we are. You have fine hair and you feel like you have to wash it daily. I will say, if you have finer hair, you might not be able to go like the full 7 to 10 days. But you should at least try to get to like 5 to 7 with that. Hair training, everybody's hair is kind of different. It's a long process, but it is worth it. Like, it takes a couple months. I would venture to even say a year. Like, it's a long time, and it can be frustrating, but it's very, very worth it. What's a good texture spray for fine hair that doesn't make it feel dirty? Here's the thing with texture spray. Okay, I'm going to stop right there, and I'm going to start going. So this first layer right here, and then I'll come back to your question. This first layer, we're going to actually try waving it. Have you guys seen this being done? So we're doing a little wave down here. I'm actually going to do that last part out on the bottom layer. And if you guys saw really quickly how I did that, it's super simple. You're just rotating the flat iron and pulling down at the same time. And this is going to help create a lot of, trying to find this hair, there we go. This is going to help create a lot of like dimension, movement, texture throughout the hair. So my fine-haired girlies, this would be a great technique for you because it's going to help your hair feel a lot fuller than it actually is. The back, we don't really care about the back too much, right? Because if we can't see it, what gives? No, I'm just kidding. We still want to pay attention to the back, but it's not as important as the front. The front looks good, that's all that matters, right? So I start with the first layer going under, then I go out, then under, and then I'm doing like a little baby flip at the end there because I don't want my hair like coming in on my face. So I go up because we want to create volume right at the root. So that's why I'm starting with that going up. So it's creating lift right here. Do you see that on both sides? Excuse me. It's creating lift right here at the base on both sides. If I were to go out like that, it would bring that hair in and would kind of diminish the point of having volume. So we don't want that. Okay, back to the question. Texture spray for fine hair. I really love Aquage products. I used to work in an Aveda salon, and let me just tell you, it is really hard when you don't work for Aveda anymore because you can't get access to the products unless you buy them full price, which is, they're expensive, but they are really, really good products. And so when I stopped working for Aveda, I went searching for other products that I could have access to be able to retail in my salon. And I came across Aquage, and I really, really like it. A lot of their products, them and Kevin Murphy, I would say are my top two most favorite product lines. Amika is okay, but I find that I don't like more of their products than I do actually like products of theirs. Does that make sense? Like I dislike more than I should probably like. Does that make sense? So, anyways, Aquage has a really good specific texture spray. But here's the thing with texture spray is you kind of, ooh, that one got a little flippy on us. You kind of have to be okay with your hair feeling a certain way. Oops, I hear my little guy coming in. Hi, buddy.
Hi, Mom.
Were you out adventuring? Oh, no, he says. But texture spray, it's going to give your hair a feeling. Like it just will, and you kind of have to just get used to that. I personally hate the feeling of really healthy, smooth hair because my hair won't do anything. When it is so healthy and doesn't have products in it, my hair doesn't do anything, and it's very frustrating versus when there's like a little bit of damage and a little bit of product in there. It does what I want it to do. So don't be afraid of kind of having some interesting feeling hair. These products, I would say they don't make my hair feel crusty. I don't feel like it feels dry, but you can definitely feel that there's product in there because it's giving your hair grip so that you can style it better. Hey, dude. Oh, thank you so much. Is that for me or are you just showing them?
No, it's for you.
It's for me? You guys, these are the best mints on the planet. I think I'm burning my rug. Okay, no, I'm not. I'm like, if you ever heard of these are wintergreen mints, and you can't find them hardly anywhere. We get them locally here at a store called Baumgars, if you guys have ever heard of that. The best. I'm gonna save that for after my tutorial.
Okay.
But thank you for bringing that to me. That was really sweet. Okay, I pronounced it right. Zyra. That's a really pretty name. All right, what questions do you have for me? Is it okay to flat iron? Yes, just make sure you have heat protectant on for sure. Yes, the Aquage uplifting foam is incredible, okay? I have that in my hair, and I tested out the other day. I was like, I'm gonna not wear this. I'm gonna not wear this and see how I like it on my hair, and it was horrible. I hated the feeling of my hair. It wouldn't do anything. And so I was like, I literally can't wash, like once I've washed my hair on wash days, I cannot not put that product in there because it just gives my hair, like, look. Okay, granted, I do have, here's what my hairstylist told me. I have medium texture, high density. So I don't have like coarse, thick hair, but what I do have, there's a lot of it, which is crazy because if you've followed my hair journey, you know that last year, about July, I started losing a lot of hair, like by the clumps. And so it's all, thank you, Jesus, it's growing back, but oh, you can't see it right now. If you look close in a lot of pictures that I post, you'll see just all these fuzzies up here. They drive me nuts, but it's all my hair finally growing back. So I have like an extra abundance of hair right here on my scalp, and then it's kind of still thinner down here. So that's why I wanted to try this technique, because it kind of creates fullness through here to help, you know, with all the body that we want in our hair. So this next section, I'm going to switch now. Hi, buddy. I'm going to switch now to my curling iron. So like I said, this style I think could totally be done with just a flat iron, but I wanted to see how it looked with a curling iron. So that's what we're doing today. Flat iron curls, I do swear, last a lot longer. Careful, okay, because these are hot tools. My hot tools is a hot tool. But I do want to see what a curling iron does, but my flat iron curls, they last me days. Okay, so we're gonna leave that right there. You can even see some of my baby hairs growing back. Like, I had lost all of this hair right here, and now we're getting there. We're growing it back. So these curls, I think I'm just gonna curl them all the same way. Sometimes I alternate them because that does also help give like more fullness through your hair. And then when you alternate them too, it helps the curls from not falling into the same pattern as each other. So it does help create more texture throughout, more movement throughout your hair. But for today, I'm trying different techniques because I hardly ever curl my hair the same way. So we might as well see what it does, right? And notice I'm not combing through these sections yet. I'm letting them completely cool down. Gotta find my sections, here we go. I'm letting them completely cool down before I run my fingers through them or anything. And I start out at the root and kind of walk the curling iron down. Same on this side. So let me maybe slow it down so you guys can see. We're starting out at the top, and then we're kind of walking the curling iron down the shaft, but then I like to leave this bottom part. Okay, next section, I almost curled it the opposite way, but we want to curl it in the same direction. Oh, buddy, I do not want to burn myself or you, so please be careful. Is this not mom life to its fullest? Like, oh, don't mind me, I'm just trying to get ready. But join the fun. Come on in. Okay. After this live, I'm totally gonna have to check too what the back of my head looks like. I'll turn around and let you guys look at it, but for right now, I'm like, I have no idea what this looks like back here. So I did with my density of hair, I did about 2 sections worth of, oops, that didn't do anything, worth of waving it. If you have a waver, like an actual waver tool, you could do that too. If you're like, I cannot figure out this whole flat iron thing to do waves, use the wave tool, because I bet you will get like the same results. if not maybe even more consistently. All right, this last section. Oops, I forgot to scroll down. So if you guys are asking me questions, I'm not seeing them. Do you only use foam after you wash your hair? Yes, I use it once when my hair is damp. It goes on wet hair. I think you can actually use it on dry hair, but I've never used it on dry hair. And the way I teach for applying that foam, you will not have crusty roots. If you are getting like crusty, crunchy, weird feeling roots, you're not applying it correctly. So if that's happening to you, let me know and we can kind of walk through how you should be applying it. I do, Vicki, I take from, ooh, careful because that's hot. I take from Olavita, it's their I-70 and their I-66. Those two together, it's like not only helping my skin, but it's helping with hair growth. Like, I really, truly think it's helping with hair growth. It just says it does, but I'm like, it's been, like, noticeably really coming in hot up here. So those are from Olavita. I have that stuff linked in my bio as well. Hi, Tori! Oh, I hope you're still on. I'm just now seeing you saying hi. Hi, girl. I know, he is a sweetie. Okay, curling iron is a 1.25, so 1 1/4 inch barrel is what this one is. Usually with my length of hair, I won't do, don't break my clip, dude. I will not do a curling iron bigger than 1 1/4 just because my hair is so short. Well, I thought that was mine.
Well, I'll get you another one.
Okay, you can have that one as long as you're a good boy. Okay. You never use the foam anymore because it was always crusty. Girl, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. I will teach you all the ways. Maybe I need to do a live on that. Would you guys rather a live or a reel? Or does it matter? I know the I-66 and I-70 are always out of stock, which is frustrating. But that just means they're really good products. And that is all supposed to be improving like heavily in June. So come on, June. What?
Is this not on?
That is not on. I don't have that one plugged in yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Kids all say the same thing. I know, right? These little stinkers. Okay. We're going to go in and we're going to curl the front hair. I'm doing it off of a middle part just because I flip-flop the sides that I part on. I really honestly part to both sides. I would say I do favor this side. I like to part on this side more. But lately, I have a cowlick right here, so I've been parting my hair off of my cowlick, and it is the weirdest thing. Have you guys ever tried to change your part, and you're just like, I can't do it. I cannot do it. It just feels so weird. So I've been trying to train my hair to go off of a different part, which is probably where it's naturally supposed to part. But it's just feeling so weird. Please teach us all the hair things. Girl, I got you. You guys, sometimes I'm like, so I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I have been for 12 years now, maybe even 13 years. And I kind of got away from it on my page for a hot minute there. I think it's because I was in the industry for so long, I almost needed a break. But I have noticed whenever I give hair tips on here, you guys really love them. And that makes me feel really good and shows me that you're here for all things hair. So why not give you like all the knowledge that I have and have learned over the years and try and teach you guys all the ins and outs. All right, we're almost done with this over here. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Sometimes it can be kind of boring watching someone curl their hair, right? But hopefully you're learning some tangible tips that you can walk away with today and apply to your hair and start using them and see if you love it better. Bored straight hair here, but wish I could wear curls and they stay. Ooh, these are great tips. These are good to know. What? Yeah, let's not do that in your hair. We don't want to fry your hair off.
Okay.
Okay. He's got my balloon tool over here. Luckily, it is not plugged in, but, you know, we want to train them to think that things are always hot and plugged in. Okay, so this is I call this my dead side because my hair, for whatever reason, hates to curl. It's like, nope, we will not do it. So I usually have to go back in and curl it again. So I would say curling iron with my hair is going to, the curls are going to fall out a lot quicker. If I were to use a flat iron, they will literally stay in for days. So that's just kind of how my hair works, which I would say honestly is how most people's hair work. But basically this is how you want to leave it, which you're going to hate it because you're going to feel like you're going to prom and it's like perfectly in place. But you want all of this to cool down first, and which these pretty much do feel like they've cooled down. Hey, do you want to do me a favor and plug this little bad boy in? Can you unplug one of those tools over there and then plug this one in for mommy?
The blue one or the gold one?
You can actually go ahead and unplug both of them.
Okay.
And then replace it with this one. Now that I'm doing this, like, this tutorial seems a little bougie because I've got 3 different tools that I'm using, but I cannot go without you. Oh, those are hot. Careful, careful. I cannot go without this. This thing is so good. It gives my hair insane body, which it already has really good body to it. But this, you add this to it, just watch. Just hang out and watch the magic happen with this.
Are these two hot still?
Those are very hot, so you should be extra careful, okay? Okay. All right.
This is Gracie's.
Oh, yeah, Gracie got that yesterday at school, huh?
Yeah.
It's called a stress ball. I was like, Mom needs that. Can I have that? All right, so I'm actually going to show you guys right now how I use the volume because I think, yep, it's just about warmed up. So with the volume, I like to focus back here first, especially because I have a cowlick right here. You can kind of see where my hair just splits. So I first will start out right here with the volume. Thank you, buddy. Okay, I don't want to burn you, so back up.
Okay.
I first start back here, and it's got these little checkerboard plates on here. This is what's going to give your hair body. This tool is incredible on fine hair. It's awesome on thick hair because thick hair, sometimes you guys, it can be so thick that it weighs your hair down. And so I love this tool because it's great honestly for both types of hair. And it just helps give long-lasting volume here. Okay, so I start that out mostly at the back. I'm thinking you can kind of start to run your hands through this. I'm thinking we're going to do, let's see which, oh, are you showing them again? Thanks, buddy. I'm trying to decide which side we want to part this on. I think I'm getting better volume on this side. So you can kind of see.
Sticking.
Well, it's not supposed to stick to the wall bed.
It sticks a little bit and then it falls down. It sticks a little bit and then it falls down.
I don't think it's supposed to stick.
Well, it does, but it
Okay.
sticks a little bit and then it falls down.
All right, let mommy finish, and then we can play. We can play sticky ball. Okay, I think I'm gonna go this way because my bangs are giving life right now on this side. So once I do the back, then I move to the side. And you're gonna wanna leave kind of a veil right here. Push that over, and then you'll go in with this tool. And see how it does give like this checkerboard back here. But this is what's going to give your hair so much volume. So I go down a few.
I'm gonna get that.
Okay, I'm gonna go down a few layers, but I mostly keep it just right at my root. I'll probably go to like the top of my ear here, like that, and then you bring that veil back over, and you virtually can't see what's going on underneath it, and that's where kind of texture spray helps with all of that too. But notice I still haven't put in my dry shampoo yet. because I don't want to put in dry shampoo and then like singe it with a hot tool. So I use that for afterwards. And then I'm also leaving a veil around, I'm leaving this veil around my hairline so that you don't see this crimp either from the front. And I'm just doing it pretty light. Okay, so bring that veil back over. Can we even? Like, it gives so much volume. I'm telling you. See, he can feel my excitement. I'm telling you. I cannot go a day. Anytime I style my hair, I'm like, I can't not use this. So when I go on vacation. Yeah. This comes with me, and my flat iron comes with me. Both of those tools. I have to have them. So we can go. I'll go on this side just a little bit, but since I'm parting on this side, I really don't need to put too much crimpage over here. So we'll just do a little bit just to give it some more volume. But what do you guys think so far? Is it kind of giving all the fullness and body that we want in our hair? So I think it's kind of fun. You've got one texture pattern going down here. You've got another going on the top. It's kind of a fun hairstyle. So moving into products to finish this off. Oh, did you bring me another one? The camera's up here. There. Now you're showing them. I'm going to set this right here because I'm almost done. And then I'll have that. Thank you. Okay, no more for you though, okay? Okay, so dry shampoo first. Thank you, Ricky. You'll have to try it on your hair. So I'm going to go in just at the roots here. I'm not like too specific with it, other than I keep it right at the roots. Because like I said, this is day 3 hair, so my hair is starting to feel pretty dirty. So dry shampoo is great because it just comes in and revives your hair. You don't want to get the dry shampoo too close to your roots. Otherwise, you're going to have kind of that white mark, which that's one thing I've noticed about this. It really doesn't leave like a white residue. I know that some dry shampoos leave like a weird white residue. I think if I were to get closer and kind of focus the nozzle on that one area, I would probably see that more. But I really don't notice it with this one. So that's kind of nice. All right, now for the fun part. So it's got movement, it's got texture to it. So you guys can see with the curling iron, it's loosened up a lot of these top curls a lot. But I kind of like what it's doing. It's kind of got just like a really loose wave and then this little flip at the bottom. I'm kind of digging it. It's fun. My title was like, this is either going to look really good or really not. Because I had never tried it before. But so far I'm liking it. Okay, so this is the spray wax. So you can see it's giving my hair really good hold. But I still feel like I get movement from it. I'm even going to spray that on my bang right here. I feel like this is getting really big. It's getting big. Tori, I have thinner hair and I feel like when I use dry shampoo, it's greasy. Could it be the brand or am I using too much? I think it's probably the brand because dry shampoo should do the opposite. Like it should help suck up those oils. One thing you could try if you're like, I don't want to have to buy like something new. One thing you could try is apply your dry shampoo and then flip your head upside down, hit it with a hair dryer because that can help kind of activate dry shampoo sometimes. Try that and see if that helps. If not, it might be the product if it's leaving like some type of residue. But that would be my tips on that because dry shampoo is meant to absorb excess oils. That's why like back in the day people would use baby powder on their roots because the powder absorbs any oils or like baby powder was used in diapers because it absorbs any extra like hydration moisture that shouldn't be there, right? So that's kind of like where that evolved from. But where was I going with that? As far as dry shampoo goes, some of the brands that I've tried that I don't like, what is it called? I can see it, and it's a really expensive one. Oh, I shouldn't have started talking about this because I'm drawing a blank. It's a gray bottle. I'm gonna have to find it and like post it in my stories or something. And I was like, this is not worth the hype. It was like a terrible dry shampoo. But this one I have really been liking. So my hair got huge. So you guys can see, like, you can tone it down depending on like how big you want your hair to be. I feel like I'm seeing some of that crimper in here, which honestly doesn't bother me, but I know that sometimes bothers people. So if you see that, just bring more of a veil of your hair over it to kind of hide that. But I think it's fun. I think it actually turned out pretty good, you guys. So again, if you're just tuning in, we did kind of a wave, like a crimper wave down here, and then we just did like regular spiral curls up here. But the way my hair is, it loosens, like, oh, it loosens like as the day goes on, like almost immediately. So for short hair, like, you could achieve this with short hair. If you have long hair, it's gonna look completely different, but I think it's gonna look really beautiful. One of my favorites, I have a tutorial on it when my hair was longer, actually. I alternated. I would do a waver, and then I would do a spiral curl, and then I'd wave it, and then I'd spiral it all throughout my hair, and it was the prettiest hair. I actually think I did a live on it. I'm totally going to post it in my stories. So if you have longer hair, try that one using the techniques I showed you with this flat iron. Also, you guys, if you are wanting to try the Volume, use my code RUSTIC20 so that you save 20%. Do not pay full price for this. I mean, it's worth it, but if you can save money, save money. So my code is RUSTIC20. I'll put that in the caption on the replay as well. They have 3 different sizes. They have a Rudy, which is even skinnier than this, and then they have the Petite, and then I forget what the next size is called, but I would say if you have super short hair, get the Rudy. If you have like my length or maybe like to here-ish, this is a good size. And then if you have anything longer than collarbone, you would be good with, it's a blue one, is the next biggest one. But even if you have longer hair and you get this one, you can still clamp it and like move it down as far as you want. So I have really, really enjoyed this size. But okay, that's all I got for you guys. If you haven't been in my stories yet, I'm giving makeup and skincare tips over there on, this is 5 products that I have on my skin today. I have a BB cream on, I have contour, a bronzer, a blush, and that's it. Oh, and my brightener. I put a little bit of brightener like on my forehead and on my under eyes, and then went in with some eyeshadow. But I am like super into showing off as much of our natural skin as possible. I think it gives your skin like an overall better glow and all the things. But oh my gosh, I just saw what time it is. I have a meeting that I have to hop on. So it's been so fun hanging out with you guys, but I do have to go and hop on that meeting. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.